earnings, I was like, I'm up for this. No matter what, I'm all in. I'm definitely in this business. I'm going to give this everything I've got. And then they showed me the marketing plan. It was just over £119,000 worth of bonuses. Well, it is now. It was less when I first joined, but even still, £119,000 worth of bonuses and uncapped income. I was like, show me the money. Like literally, Jerry Maguire. I was so happy that I had an opportunity, because when I started this business, I was actually out of work. So this business was a lifesaver for me and my family. We just had our daughter. She was probably a couple of years old, struggling to pay bills, struggling to pay mortgage, struggling to pay nappies. So this business was literally a lifesaver. And as Kelly said, she knew that she had to work an extra shift to pay the £50 sign-up fee to be able to get to where she is today. I had to put mine on a credit card to be able to afford this business. And I'm now currently stood in my dream house. I'm actually decorating. Last time I did one of these calls for Jane, decorating, I'm decorating again. So these are the opportunities that obviously the business does afford you. And it came through massively in Kelly's story. You have to love the business. In order for the marketing plan to work for you, you've got to love the business, you've got to love the products, you've got to have that passion. Because if you don't, invariably, you'll just stop. I'm sure if Kelly didn't like nursing, she would stop and try and find something else. If I didn't like Juice Plus, I'm sure I would stop and I would try and find something else. But backed up with the fact that the products helped me lose a shed load of weight. I was a big boy. Alongside the healthy living, alongside the exercise, which Claire talked about, that puts you in a good mindset. Alongside the product, everything just fell into place. And that's where I started to see my business grow. So what I wanted to do actually to help with understanding the business is I actually sat my daughter down and I explained it to her how the business works. And she's like, I haven't got a clue. I don't understand what you're saying, Dad. And my thought process was, if I could get my daughter to understand the business, I can get anybody to understand how this business works and how you can really change your life. You can't do this on your own. You can make the life-changing decision to start on your own, but you can't actually grow your business if you don't understand the marketing plan and you really don't understand how you can earn that income. And I remember sitting there thinking, how do these top earners earn 10, 20, 25, £50,000 a month? Because it's just me. And it's only when I started looking at it, trying to explain it to my daughter, that I realised that this is actually how we can actually do this. So I really want to break it down for you. And I understand it, my daughter understands it. If you guys are not sure, then obviously feel free to drop me a message afterwards, that's fine. But the way I looked at it was, if I sell 10 products in November, this month, I'm going to get paid November, December, January, and February for 1 month's work. So that to me is a no-brainer. If I do my work in November, I'm getting paid right the way through to those credit card bills, which I'm sure are going to land the wrong side of Christmas. So that's how I looked at it. And I was like, okay, so fine. I'm literally getting paid for 1 month's work 4 times. I don't get that in my full-time job. So, this was a no-brainer from my point of view. So then I looked at the business on the whole. How do I now make more? How do I get more out of this business? Yes, personally, I can sell 20 or 30 or 40, but that's just one person in the world trying to help people. So how do I tier up? So I thought, well, if I get one of those 10 that I sell to in November to join the business and join me on my journey, and they sell 10, they will get paid in November, December, January, February. And guess what? They're pretty happy because they've done 1 month's work and they get paid 4 times over. But this is where the magic is that not only do they get paid for those 4 months, not only do I get paid for 4 months on what I've earned, but I also get paid for 4 months on what they've done. That's just how it works. And it's really, really simple in that respect. So I sell my 10, they sell their 10, I get paid on my 10, I get paid on all of their 10, and it's times 4 months. That's it. That's really how the business works. So from that point of view, I thought, well, what if I bring in 2 people a month? I'll get paid on my 10. I get paid on the first person's 10. I'll get paid on the second person's 10. And both the other people will get paid on their own orders. So guess what? We're all happy. What if I do it 5 times over? I bring 5 people in. And this is just me. What if I bring 5 people in? I get paid on my 10. All of those 5 people sell 10 each. I get paid on 50. So now I'm getting paid on 60. So my 10 and their 10 each. And they're getting paid. And I'm getting that for 4 months. And it's really, really is as simple as that. Now, when I looked at it and broke it down, my daughter goes, "Oh, that's really easy, Dad. Can I join?" Like, she's only 11, but can I join? I was like, "Well, no, not yet. You've got a few years ahead of you yet." But she's now watching everything that both myself and Michelle were doing. She's like, "I reckon I could do this. I think I could do this." And we're showing her now that the 9 to 5, yes, it's great. It pays the bills. But outside of the 9 to 5, what does that pay for? That pays for your cars, that pays for your holidays, that pays for your gas and electric bill, which I'm sure is going to be astronomical over these next few months. That pays for the mortgage if you need extra for the mortgage. That pays for those day trips out. And that's really what it does. So we've gone from doing a 9 to 5 and paying bills to doing our 9 to 5, and everything over and above that is for us. And then same for the team, you know, everything that the team are earning, that's for them over and above. And that's why people keep coming back. You know, people love this business, people love this model because it's uncapped and you've got the bonuses there. And I mean, I haven't even included the fact that there's bonuses. So depending on the products that you're selling, not only when they're selling, they're getting paid their commission. If they sell enough, they get paid their bonus. And you know what? The beauty of this as well is that you don't have to go to your boss to get it signed off and say, "Please, can I have my bonus? This is what I think I'm owed." It's simple. You hit it, achieve it, you get paid it. That's it. You don't have to go cap in hand to your boss and say, "I think I've got a bonus this month, can you tell me?" No. At the end of the month, you'll know what you've done. Okay, so it really, really is good. And the other thing that I just wanted to add to this, the more people that you bring into your business that are contributing to their own business and your business, not only do you get a rise in your own commissions, which is great, so a pay rise that you don't have to ask for, but you also get paid extra bonus, which is called PB or performance bonus. So it really is that simple. You sell, you bring people in that sell, and you get paid on all of that. You sell, they bring people in, you get paid on all of that, and that's for 4 months. As they're hitting their promotions, they're invariably taking you to your promotions. So then in that instance, you're getting your slice of the £119,000 bonuses. They're getting their slice of the £119,000 worth of bonuses. And on top of that, the company are rewarding you with a performance bonus to say, "Well done for growing your team. You're achieving a certain level each month, so there you go, there's a little bit of extra money." And that's it. There really isn't much more to the business. And now I'm able to simplify it for myself. It's so much easier just to explain it in that way. So hopefully that has answered any of those questions that you may have if you're really not sure on it, or it's answered those questions if you've not joined the business and you're thinking, "Is this really for me?" I would absolutely, it is for you. If you want to earn money, you want uncapped money, and you want to be able to work the hours that you want to work, you want to be able to do your work from wherever you are in the world, yeah, absolutely, this is a business for you because you don't have to travel into an office every single day. So hopefully that's helped you. And if you have any questions, obviously just feel free to drop me a message. More than happy to answer any questions that you have.
Denton, thank you so much. That was amazing. And I just have
No
to
worries.
just keep it super simple. I think someone put in the chat just there, KISS, keep it super simple. And I think that's what
I did. I saw KISS pop up, and it reminded me of when I was having that conversation with my daughter, because that's exactly how I explained it to her. So funnily enough, that's how I explain things to my actual business, my 9 to 5 business as well. So it really is keep it simple.
And people just understand, don't they? You know, if you
yes,
go on about
I understand that.
That's lose people.
Yeah, I mean, if I can understand it and my daughter can understand it, then I'm pretty sure and confident I can explain this whole business to anybody asking the question, as long as they're speaking in English.
Yes, exactly. And I mean, it is just it is a simple business, and we don't need to overcomplicate it. So absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. So please put in the chat your a big thank you to Shanton, and also just your top takeaway from that. And did you enjoy how that KISS and keep it super simple, just absolutely perfect. Thank you so much, and big love to Michelle as well. And so I'm going to hand over to James in a second, who's going to take over from doing the hosting this morning, because unfortunately we haven't got Sarah here this morning. But I'm just going to quickly say a few words about me. So as you know, I'm Paula, and I've been in the business for, oh God, a few years, 8 years now. And I used to have a hair and beauty salon. And when that came to an end after 15 years, I just didn't want the, basically the stress, the overheads, and all the outgoings of having another business and having to start again. So I decided to just do my clients privately, and I thought, what else can I do? And then this landed on my lap, and I just could not believe that it ticked every single box, that you could work for yourself, have uncapped wages, work from absolutely work from absolutely anywhere, absolutely whenever you want, and it's enabled me over the years to run this business alongside being a mum. I've never needed childcare. I can do my other, my private hairdressing clients when I want, and I just weave the two businesses and being a mum together, and I've never had to miss a day's school holidays or miss a school run over the years. So it's an amazing business that you can just fit in your life. So whatever your lifestyle is, everybody's got their own lives, and everybody's got their own commitments, but this just fits in absolutely perfectly. So if you are looking at this for the first time, I'd highly recommend that you just just take it one step further, give it a go, and honestly, you will never ever regret it. It's the best thing I've ever done, and I'm sure everyone who's on the call who's in the business will say exactly the same. So thank you so much for listening, and I'm going to hand you over to James.
Hey, hello everyone, and it's my absolute pleasure. Thank you, Paula, so much for the first hour. This is so exciting. I've been involved with the Juice Plus company now for, since 1988. And, I literally just came in just thinking, well, it would be a nice thing to do, but I never imagined that I would still be here all these years later. And the reason is because I'm so energized about the products, about the company, about personal growth, the community. It is just a wonderful place to be. So it's my absolute pleasure to host now the second part of the Coffee Success Training this morning. I hope you're really, really enjoying it. If you could possibly put in the chat any best bits that you've loved so far, just share, because what you might share might really, really bless someone else. And benefit them. So if you would just put something in the chat, that'd be so highly appreciated. Hope you're taking notes. So important to take notes, to be able to go back over it. Two types of notes I like to take: the notes of what people say, and then the notes of what I'm going to do as a result of what people are saying. So I think that's probably even more important than actually what we're listening to, is determining what we're actually going to do as a result of being on this training this morning. So at the end of the day, when it all finishes, it's all about what we are then going to do as a result of being on the call today. So it's my absolute pleasure now to introduce our next guest, which is Erin O'Toole, and she is an absolute superstar. And I've got to know Erin really pretty well over the last couple of months. And I mean, when I first saw her and I heard her, I thought, wow, she's a dynamo. And let me just tell you about her. She's a mum of 3, originally from Australia, and a TV journalist with Sky News. I absolutely love Sky News, by the way. She found the opportunity by chance 5 years ago and thought it seemed like a fun way to get healthy and be more than a mum while on maternity leave. Well, as far as I'm concerned, being a mum is number one. Obviously people just want to be able to do more. I totally get that. I love everything about the opportunity, she says, especially the fact that it allows busy mums like myself to have goals and fulfill ambitions in a flexible way so that we can work around our families, not away from them. I'm sure that strikes a chord with a lot of people. I built a fabulous team in several countries and so excited to help them all get whatever they want from the opportunity. Oh, and by the way, she's currently a QNMD. So Erin is now going to be talking about actually how we can plan the development of our business over the next 90 days. So making a 90-day plan. I absolutely love this topic. There's no one better to take us through that than Erin. Erin, are you there?